Oh, hey there, welcome to Creative Crusade, my ongoing art journey. Oh my gosh. So the reason why I'm not wearing a shirt is because, as you can tell, I got a nice sun kiss here. And it hurts to wear a shirt, so that's my Michael Landon excuse as to why I'm not wearing a shirt. So this is the branches exercise, and this one's pretty cool. You can make some, it's really good for constructing branches, obviously. So to start off with, you just have a line like everything else. And it can be a straight line, curved line, wavy line, whatever. It's just a line. So let's do kind of a, an S-curvish-esque line. And then you're going to go along this line and place ellipses on it. And these are essentially the components of each branch kind of joint, I guess, or not necessarily a joint, but a connecting point. So you want to put them at even enough intervals, not too close together, but also like around corners. It's probably best to place those right before and after a curve, just because it makes it easier to connect them. And then once you have your ellipses laid out, then you're going to connect them, and you're only going to connect one at a time. You're not going to try to connect them all, you're not going to try to do it in one clean stroke like that. You're going to try to do it one component or one section at a time, because it's much more controllable this way. And of course, ghosting, you're just gonna, and it's okay to overshoot a little bit and continue off, because that actually does help you, because you're trying to sort of almost connect it to the next one. It makes it a little bit smoother to do it this way. And you don't have to necessarily continue that line. Like if you made it like I did here too fat, you don't have to follow that. It's just more of a guideline. And then you can cap it off, or rather, you should draw an ellipse on the end. And that is your cap. So one thing I didn't do, which is a mistake, is just like in the, the organic forms exercise, when you're drawing your sausages, you know how you have to have your line through it, a river, and then you draw ellipses just like in that, and you try to widen them as you go along. So like, this is a terrible example, but it gets wider as you go, kind of, depending on how it's bending. You also want to do that with your branches. So when you draw your line, you have a nice thick ellipse there, a little bit thinner ellipse here, thinner still, thinnest, and maybe it gets a little bit wider at the end. I try to also keep these ellipses centered on the line, like I didn't with these three here. You want to make sure they are centered, because it's better. It's because this is the middle of the branch. You want to draw around the middle. And if you draw them too fat like this, you don't necessarily have to go with that, but I prefer to do one side at a time instead of going along like this. I prefer to do one edge and then the other edge. Another fun thing you can do with this exercise is you can draw a line like that and have a branching branch, essentially, that just another line that branches off. And it's basically just like the form intersections. They are colliding and they're intersecting with each other. Ignore the banging, please. There's construction going on in this house. And so you're just drawing this line just like another branch like you would normally. And the way Uncomfortable does this is he draws a circle around this. And I think that's just to imagine, so it's like a round object that you're plugging in another branch that kind of rotates around, I think. I mean, go check out the lesson for yourself if you want to see how he does it. Just like normal, can draw the branch. But that's essentially how you do the branches exercise. You just fill it in more. It's a pretty cool exercise. I don't really know what else to say. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you. I'll see you later.